right? This is the camera, a remote controller, battery, set of blades, which you call pump hum kehte hain. Battery come remote dual charger. Okay, the charger is a dual charger which charges your battery and as well as your remote in the same time. Memory card, cables, and carrying case. This is the few things, standard equipment which you get in a drone. Right? Let's move further. Now I'll just show you what is a DJI drone looks like. There's a small video which I have downloaded from YouTube. Let us see this. Yeah, this is one of the DJI Phantom 4 Pro 2.0. So this is by DJI. So there are a lot of films available on the YouTube. You can watch and you can learn about these equipments more. So moving forward, now let us see how does a drone work. There are a lot of models of drones available these days. And the one I was using was called DJI Phantom 4, which had a 4K camera with 3x axis stabilization. A powerful battery provided a flight of 20 to 25 minutes. You can attach your normal smartphone to the remote control via a normal phone charging cable, and you can get a real-time view. Whatever the camera is, you can have a real-time view on your mobile using that remote. It uses GPS tracking from drones, which is supported by 30 odd satellites. It's very exciting to know that you cannot run you cannot fly a drone with just your home this connection, this internet connection, because that cannot drive. You cannot fly a drone with that. So for that, GPS is the solution, and there are a lot of satellites which have been launched in the space, which supports the flight of a drone. It also has a return to home function. Now these drone cameras are very, very smart these days. They can calculate the exact place from where they have taken off, and if you give them a return command, they will exactly come to that place from where they have taken the flight. Now while you're flying a drone, the battery plays a very important role. Now suppose it gives around 25 to 30 odd minutes of flight with one full charge battery. And suppose you are flying let's say 1 kilometer. It has a range of around the drone I was using had a range of around 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers. So you see the possibility, the distance of flight you can go. So suppose you are flying a drone which is, let's say, around 500 meters away from you, and it is using the battery. Now the battery starts to drain out. The drone will calculate exact how much battery is left to go back to the place from I have taken the flight. So these drones are very, very advanced, and they even have sensors which can prevent them from collisions with the birds or with trees or with other elements. Going forward, it also has a return to, yes, I have told you, after downloading an application on the phone, there is an application which you have to download, right? And watching a few tutorials on YouTube, you're ready to roll. It's so easy. It's so easy to fly. You just need to watch few of the videos. Just refer to the manual which comes along in a bundle. Drone photography and videography is very exciting, as is the experience of flying a drone itself. Am I clear to this point? Hello?
Sir, please repeat, sir.
Yeah.
What do you want me to repeat?
See, just recently you said something that do not fly drones, something like that you said, sir. It was not clear.
No. See, I was just telling how to use a drone. A mobile phone is attached to the remote control, which gives you a real-time view, and a GPS, and there are 30 odd satellites which support the flight. Right?
That's clear, sir. That's clear.
Okay. Do's and don'ts we are going to cover in the next slide.
Okay.
So you have to download an application. You can watch few tutorials on the YouTube and you are ready to go. It's very easy to fly. You just need few things. Yeah, we are coming to that. We are coming to that in the next slide. Just wait for that. I'm just telling you how it works right now. Right? Am I clear till now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's go further. Now, commercial use of drone in photography. Now, let's talk about the commercial aspect of using a drone for photography. The use of drone has revolutionized the photography, especially videography, in a big time. The spheres where drones are not widely used includes the spheres where drones are now widely used includes wedding photography. Yeah, you must have seen a lot of drones flying whenever you are gone in a wedding recently. It is a low-cost commercial filmography. You don't need very heavy equipments like choppers. Earlier, filmmakers used to, use helicopters and choppers and other equipment to get, that angle from the top, that the very important angle. Shooting of songs, right? Lot of low-budget films like Punjabi songs are there. Punjabi films are there. You can use small-budget films, right? Now, a lot of people are doing small-budget films, short films. They are making 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, right? So you cannot hire a helicopter to create that type of perspective. So for that you can use a drone. Advertisements, yes, lot of corporate films are being made. Lot of other films are being made for advertisement purposes, where drone is widely being used. Everyone is using drones to add a depth, a new perspective to the photography. Partly because there is no need to buy a drone to use it. They are available on rent as well. So if you cannot even buy a drone, you can rent it. There are a lot of people who are renting the drones. So you can rent as well, right? So moving forward, now commercial use of drone photography. Now I'll show you a video. It's a 1.5 minute odd video where in a wedding they have used the drone in a very, very effective way. So let's watch this video. Now see, just using a drone, a very important perspective has been added to this movie. And see the outcome, see the, it has all changed, everything has changed from a normal 2D or front or side view to a very important perspective of height, right? So this is how a commercial use of drone in photography can be used. Okay, the USP of drones are, they're very user friendly. It took me less than 3-4 hours to understand the basics of flying a drone, and there are a lot of tutorials available on YouTube and other platforms from where you can learn how to fly a drone. They're very user friendly. They're very cost effective when compared to a similar option like using a helicopter or a chopper. They have more amount of movement available than even a chopper. Yeah, you cannot hang out of a chopper, or if you are looking for a shot which is you want to revolve your camera, as I shown you in a video where there was a barat and people were dancing, and you can see how the drone was rotated. So you cannot rotate a chopper like this. So the movement in the chopper is restricted, but there are a lot of movements available which you can do with drones. They're very fast, and in some advanced model lenses can be changed to suit your requirements. The model which I was using had a fixed single lens, but then there are other models like Mavic and other models in which you can change the lenses. Different types of lenses you can change and you can use. They are very, very fast. A Mavic, I think it can travel at a speed of around 60 to 70 kilometers an hour, which is very, very unique, right? And they are very stable also. They can be carried around easily in dedicated cases, can be assembled quickly and ready to fly within no time. They require significantly less permits than the alternatives. Yes. Now, if you want to, use a helicopter to, capture this perspective, a lot of, permits and a lot of permissions which you have to take, right? But in this case, using a drone, to fly a drone, you don't need a lot of permits. You just need a single. We'll talk about that in the coming slides. Now that we have done with an overall understanding of use of drones in this photography, can we just pause for the questions? I would request you if you can ask the questions. Friends, am I audible?
This side? Abhinav, this side, sir. Am I
Hello.
audible?
Haji, you're audible. Can I know your name?
Abhinav, this side.
Abhinav. Yes, Abhinav.
So, sir, once you are trying to use the drone, right? With a DSLR camera, we have a flexibility of playing around with so many things like exposures, apertures, shutter speeds, etc. So, what are the possibilities of using a drone for manual kind of a thing when we are not talking for auto?
Yeah, I've told you there are different kinds of drone. The one
Yes,
I was using was a DJI Phantom 4, right? So it has a fixed aperture and fixed lens. You can only rotate the lens, but you cannot change the other perspective like aperture. But yes, now there are other cameras, other drones which are available, in which you can change different kinds of lenses. So there probably you can change, but I have not had an experience of using those kind of drones.
And any problem with the wind and that kind of thing, sir? Because sometimes when the wind starts flowing.
Yes. You have to take, whenever, suppose it's just, flying as, it's just like, the experience of flying is just like you are flying a chopper, but standing on the ground, right? So whenever you are flying something, you have to take care of the weather, the wind. The wind should not be very strong. It should be light breeze. Only then you will be able to, because otherwise, yes, the wind speed plays an important role in the flight.
And does it impact the battery performance also, sir? Once you were discussing about the batteries that time, the pressure of the wind.
Yes, of course, but it is not recommended to fly a drone when the wind is heavy.
Right, sir.
Because it also creates a lot of pressure. When you fly a drone, if you fly a drone, let's say height of 5 to 6 to 7 feet, and you stand under that drone, there is a lot of air pressure which is coming. You probably it's just like standing under a fan, which is जो बहुत तेज चल रहा है, ऐसे आपको फील होगा. There's a lot of air pressure which come down.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering.
Most welcome, Abhinav. Can we anybody else? Any more questions, please?
What are the permissions required?
I am coming to that. We'll just talk about the slide. Okay, now you just see this slide. General rules of flying a drone. Right, based on the research and interpretation of law, here are most important rules to know for flying a drone in India. All drones except those in the nano category must be registered and issued a unique identification number. Recently, a week back, I have heard news that the government of India has started giving permissions and giving licenses to professional drone flyers to the limited use of drones, right? So you have to check the internet or other news channels for this, right? Because earlier when we were using, we used to surpass sometimes the law to fly, but then आपके दिल में वो रहता तो है कि कोई पकड़ सकता है आपको. But now the government has started issuing licenses. A permit is required for commercial drone operators that I have told you. Drone pilots must maintain a direct visual line of the sight at all times while flying. Drones cannot be flown more than 400 feet vertically, although they have the one I was using had a 5-kilometer range. Drones cannot be flown in areas specific as no flying zone, which are very, very important, which includes area near airports. You cannot fly a drone near airports, international borders, Vijay Chowk in Delhi, State Secretariat Complex in strategic location, and military installations. You cannot fly a drone near the military installation like cantonment areas and all. Permission to fly is controlled airspace can be obtained. Permission to fly in controlled airspace can be obtained by flying a flight plan, by filing a flight plan and obtaining a unique air defense clearance. These are all, you can, look at the internet and you can come to know about that. Anything else?
Sir, is there any possibility of carrying in future the drone might be able to carry a full-fledged DSLR camera with the telephoto lenses?
Maybe yes, you can explore. As I've told you, there are other lot of drones available. I've not used it.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other question?
Sir, Tushar this side.
Hi, Tushar. Sir, आपने अभी देखा होगा उसमें up to as per the latest permission around 400 to 500 meters at the height.
Okay, thank you.
But then you have to check the latest laws, rules and regulations.
सर तुषार दिस साइड.
हाय तुषार.
सर जैसे मैं यहाँ अंबाला कैंट एरिया में रहता हूँ, तो यहाँ पर जैसे आपने नैनो ड्रोन्स की बात करी, तो क्या यहाँ पे आर्मी इंस्टॉलेशंस के आसपास नैनो ड्रोन्स भी नहीं उड़ाना अलाउड होता?
No, not at all. आप नहीं उड़ा सकते, आपको वो ऑब्जेक्ट कर सकते हैं और आपका ड्रोन जो है वो कॉन्फिगरेट भी हो सकता है और आपको पनिश भी हो सकता है, बिकॉज देयर आर वेरी स्ट्रेटेजिक लोकेशंस, यू कैन नॉट फ्लाई।
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
अम्बाला में तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं, वहां पे तो रफाल खड़े हैं भाई।
हाँ जी सर, यहाँ पे हमने एक बार ही उड़ाया था, तो यहाँ से क्या कहते हैं अपना, जो उन्होंने जो रडार से अपने जो सिग्नल बंद कर दिया था, तो वो गिर गया था ड्रोन।
बिल्कुल नहीं करना उसको। ये आप बेसिकली देखिए कि ये रिक्रिएशनल एक्टिविटीज के लिए होता है, पर्सनल यूज के लिए होता है। आप किसी की प्राइवेसी में पीप नहीं कर सकते, चाहे वो आर्मी एरिया चाहे मेरा घर हो, आप पीप नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज इट इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ प्राइवेसी।
एक्सक्यूज मी सर।
यस सर।
सर तो जैसे जो वेडिंग्स वगैरह में जो होता है, तो वो लोग परमिशन लेते हैं, या जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल किसी एक रिजॉर्ट में करते हैं, रिजॉर्ट के अंदर अंदर ही परमिशन की जरूरत तो नहीं होती है?
पहले मैं आई एम नॉट वेरी फेमिलियर विद द लॉज। जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया, जब हम पहले ड्रोन्स को फ्लाई करते थे, उड़ाते थे, तो हम ऐसी कोई परमिशन नहीं लेते थे, बिकॉज हम बहुत ज्यादा उसको हाइट पे नहीं उड़ा रहे थे, और एक वी यूज टू रिस्ट्रिक्ट द फ्लाइट पाथ within that premises where the wedding is happening. So उसमें ज़्यादा ज़रूरत होती नहीं थी, but now when the laws are there, it is always advisable to get permissions, required permissions.
Okay, thank you sir.
Any other question?
Sir, Binder this side.
And who is this?
सरबजीत सिंह बिंडर।
हाँ जी सरबजीत जी।
सर मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था कि जो रेंट पे मिलते हैं अपने ड्रोन्स,
हाँ जी,
तो उन पे वो ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड होते हैं, पर उनके लिए भी परमिशन लेनी पड़ती है?
परमिशन तो आपको हर किसी चीज के लिए लेनी पड़ेगी, कोई भी आप उसको करिए, आपको परमिशन लेनी पड़ेगी।
नहीं, मैं सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि वो ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड होते हैं उनके पास, जो हमने
जैसे आप मान लीजिए आपने एक कार जैसे खरीदी, किसी ने एक टैक्सी खरीदी, तो वो अथॉरिटी के साथ तो रजिस्टर होएगी, राइट? बट अगर आपको उसको रेंट पे लेके चलाना है, तो अगर मान लीजिए आपने किसी कंटोनमेंट एरिया में ले जाना है या रिस्ट्रिक्टेड एरिया में जाना है उस टैक्सी को लेके, तो आपको परमिशंस तो चाहिए होंगी ना। सेम इज द केस विद द ड्रोन।
ओके।
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस?
Hello sir, Hari here.
हाँ जी हरी जी।
Sir, how do you pre-plan the flight route of these drones?
वो आपको देखना है कि आप इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द स्क्रिप्ट। देखिए, जब भी आप एक मूवी बनाते हैं या जब भी आप एक ड्रोन शूट्स करते हैं, तो आप एक स्क्रिप्ट लिखते हैं पहले, या आपके दिमाग में एक प्लान होता है कि आपने कैसे उसको क्या अचीव करना है, आपके दिमाग में क्या, आपको क्या शॉट्स चाहिए, उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली आप अपना फ्लाइट प्लान करते हैं। बट जनरली कोई बहुत ज्यादा इसमें इफ्स एंड बट्स नहीं होती, आप उड़ाते हैं और जहां आपको अच्छा लगता है आप कर सकते हैं। मैं अभी आपको एक थोड़े टिप्स भी बताऊंगा इसमें। मैंने अभी एक वीडियो देख रहा था, मैं अभी वो वीडियो भी आपसे चला के बताता हूँ कि देयर आर फ्यू टिप्स जो आप करते हुए उससे आप अपना अच्छी रिजल्ट्स ले सकते हैं।
Okay, thank you sir.
अनुराग जी,
हाँ जी,
इसकी कॉस्ट क्या है? इसकी कॉस्ट क्या है? परमजीत बोल रहा हूँ।
कॉस्ट पे आते हैं सर। देखिए, मैंने DJI, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था, जब मैंने अराउंड 2016 में 15 या 16 में ये परचेज किया था, तो मेरे पास जो था DJI फैंटम 4 मॉडल था, जिसमें एक बेसिक ड्रोन बॉडी थी और 2 सेट्स ऑफ बैटरीज थी। मैंने एक एक्स्ट्रा बैटरी परचेज करी थी और एक उसका मैंने मेटल का कैरिंग केस लिया था। तो उस टाइम मुझे ये 1,20,000 रुपीज का पड़ा था। अब कह नहीं सकते, यू हैव टू चेक DJI की इनकी साइट है, आप वहां पे जाके इनके प्राइसेस, जो लेटेस्ट प्राइसेस हैं, वो आप चेक कर सकते हैं।
ओके जी, थैंक यू।
रेंटल तकरीबन डिपेंड करता है 3 से 4,000 5,000 रुपए पर डे, विच इंक्लूड्स द जो ऑपरेटर होता है।
थैंक यू।
Any other questions?
Sir, Abhinav this side.
Who is this?
Abhinav this side.
Abhinav.
Sir, अभी आपने एक मेंशन किया कि रेंटल के साथ एक ऑपरेटर की भी कॉस्टिंग इन्वॉल्व थी, 3 से 5, जो अभी राइट नाउ आपने बताया। सो ऑपरेटर्स हमें परमिशन मैनेज करके दे सकते हैं या परमिशन हमें लेनी पड़ती है एज ए इंडिविजुअल?
इट डिपेंड्स। वो अगर तो ऑपरेटर, देखिए जो ऑपरेटर है वो फ्रीक्वेंटली इन चीजों को कर रहा है, probably it will be easier for him to take permissions on your behalf.
Right, sir. Thank you.
So one more question. We have time for one more question. Then I have got few more slides to show you. Any other question? Okay. Then we move further. Okay, now before I move further, I'll just show you one of the videos I have just seen. This is a slide which is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
DJI guides,
Yes,
right? Is it visible now?
Visible, sir.
Okay, there are few tips to set up your drone photography. Now let us keep all this 11 tips. Let's see. Flip the perspective. Now drones give a point of view that no other camera can give you. Like ask for friends to lay down on the grounds, strike whatever pose you can imagine. Sometimes an ordinary as a park or a bench or a wall could look like a ledges of a building and give the illusion of leaping from one another. You see, you can see this, that there is a wall and it shows that this guy is jumping from one to another. So see, you can use these type of tricks. Now see, ऐसे लग रहा है जैसे ये एक हाथ से ऊपर खड़ा और उसने अपने दोस्त को अपने पैरों पे लगा खड़ा किया हुआ. See the aspect, it can change. Look for this symmetries. आप कहीं पे भी आपको symmetry आपको नजर आती है तो उसको कैप्चर करने की कोशिश कीजिए. It will give you a very good dimension to your photography. See this. Find dividing lines. जैसे आप फोटोग्राफी भी करते हैं तो उसमें रूल ऑफ थर्ड यूज करते हैं या आप सिमेट्रीज यूज करते हैं या लाइन यूज करते हैं, तो इसमें भी आप देखिए फाइंड डिवाइडिंग लाइंस. सो इट विल गिव यू गुड आउटपुट. कैप्चर यूनिक पैटर्न्स. अगर आप फ्लाई, अब ये इस तरह के दीज टाइप ऑफ पैटर्न्स यू कैनॉट लुक फॉर until you are shooting from the height. So जब आप height से करते हैं तो you can you capture unique patterns. You can look for these kind of patterns. See this. Take an aerial panorama. Yeah, we have clicked lot of panoramas, right, with the using our conventional DSLR cameras. But with this, आप aerial panoramas भी use कर सकते हैं. Find coastline colors, contrasting colors. Sorry. See the colors. It's a blue. There's a light blue. Then is a green. Then there is some white lines here. So see the contrast. So you can use this. Right? See this. All green and then you've got yellow and then you've got a purple. Reinvent the selfies. See, there's a selfie. There's a top angle selfie, which you can take with drone only. Look for the representations. See this. The symmetry. See the symmetry. The architecture. See this. Shot abstract. Abstract चीजों को भी shoot कीजिए. See this. Capture shadows. Yeah, you can experiment with shadows. See this and see this. This is just a shadow. See a person who is riding a cycle. See how big is the shadow. Shoot the horizons. Yes, horizons में काफी colors होते हैं. अगर आप उनको shoot करेंगे तो वो आपको अच्छा perspective देंगे. See this, right? So these are the few tips. There are a lot of tips available on the net. You can keep on exploring. Okay. Now coming back. Any question? I can take one or two more questions if there is anybody.
Sir, Abhinav this side again.
Yes. Anji.
Any experience of capturing nature and wildlife photography using drone because it is creating a sound?
See, nature, yes, you can do it. Wildlife, yes, but from a distance.
Right, sir.
Not from
Very close.
ऊपर से खींच सकते हैं.
हाँ.
Not close. You cannot go close with because it the drone makes a noise, right?
Right, sir.
So that can वो उनको पक्षियों को या जानवरों को डरा सकते हैं. But yes, from the height you can do it.
Sir, there was another.
Right. हाँ जी.
So one of my friends, Mr. Anuj Kaushal from Chandigarh. So
Okay.
he was looking for a
Okay.
drone and he was talking about a feature called follow me option.
Follow me. Yes, there is a follow me options. Yes, available.
So,
Yes.
so it is available
Yeah,
in. Yes, sir.
Yes, available in various. There's a function which is called follow me. You have to set that follow me option, and wherever you go, the drone is going to follow you.
Right, sir.
But then for that you need lot of perfection in using that option.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Now going back, Jisu sir, I need your permission to show some work I have done with the still, not with the drone. So if you permit, can I show some of my pictures? Jisu sir, are you there?
Maybe, sir, there are some mic issues with Jesus, sir. I believe there are some issues going on.
I know, but he said I'll be tapping. So okay, I'll show you with your permission, because we still have 4 or 5 minutes. I'll show you some of my works, which I have clicked over years. These are actually, I am more interested in wildlife and little nature. Although I click all kind of subject, but what I do here is I'm more interested in wildlife. These are few of the pictures I have clicked over the years.
सर जो फर्स्ट पिक्चर थी वो क्या चीज था?
ये टॉर्टोइस है, बच्चा है इसका, कछुए का.
Tortoise, yes.
बहुत छोटा सा, इसको हाथ पे रख के हमने मैक्रो खींचने की कोशिश की है.
सर ये ट्राइपॉड पे था या हैंड हेल्ड पे खींचा गया है?
नहीं, ये हैंड हेल्ड है. नो ट्राइपॉड यूज.
राइट सर.
ये वी वर हैविंग अ फोटो वॉक, जिसमें हम एक यहाँ पे गए थे. वहाँ पे हस्त की झोपड़ियाँ होती हैं खेतों में बनी हुई, उसके ऊपर ये स्पाइडर थी. तो यू कैन सी द कलर, सेम कलर. दिस इज ये यहाँ पे छतबीर जू में खींचा था. व्हाइट टाइगर है वहाँ पे.
सर एक बस, यस, थैंक यू सर.
दिस इज अ कैप्टिव पाइथन. यहाँ पे एक जगह है जयंती देवी टेम्पल, वहाँ पे एक सपेरे के पास था, तो एक फोटो खींची थी. अगर आप इसमें देखें ना फोटो में, यहाँ पे तो इसके दांत तोड़े हुए हैं या इसको थोड़ा नुकसान पहुंचाया गया है. और अब एक थोड़ा सा और इसका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू देखें, तो अगर आप यहाँ पे देखें तो रिफ्लेक्शन में मेरी भी पिक्चर है जो खींच रहा है आई में. एक जब आप वाइल्ड लाइफ, हाँ जी,
एक्सीलेंट शॉट.
क्या है?
एक्सीलेंट शॉट सर.
ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच. जब आप एक वाइल्ड लाइफ खींचते हैं, आप लोगों को पता होगा, जब भी आप किसी पक्षी को या एक जानवर को खींचते हैं तो उसकी आंख पे फोकस कीजिए, आपको बड़ी अच्छी पिक्चर्स मिलेंगी. ये देखिए, वन मोर पिक्चर. दिस आई क्लिक्ड इन भोपाल. आई वाज इन अ ट्रेनिंग, so there I clicked this picture. So see the background color it's giving. This is a picture which I clicked in the lake मॉर्निंग। This is a crop which I clicked at Chatbir Zoo. I know it's not very clear, the picture is not sharp. This is one picture we had gone to. I have got one or two more. Jayanti Devi Dam, sorry, Jayanti Dam. So वहाँ पे ये आप अगर जो नीचे देख रहे हैं, this is a bonnet of a jeep. उस पे ओस पड़ी हुई थी and there were rays or these small beetles were there. तो ये पिक्चर क्लिक करी थी।
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ जी।
Sir, I am Suresh from Punjab. Sir, screen share नहीं हो रही सर आप।
शेयर नहीं हो रही है। आप बाद में आए होंगे दोस्त।
सुरेश जी इंटरनेट चेक कीजिए, विजिबल है।
शेयर तो हो रही है सर स्क्रीन।
ये एक पिक्चर मैंने लेक पे खींची थी। ये आपको पता है कोल्ड ब्लडेड एनिमल्स होते हैं, धूप सेकने के लिए बाहर आते हैं। थोड़ी मेरे ख्याल शार्प नहीं है पिक्चर।
सर जो बीटल वाली पिक्चर है सर वो मैक्रो से है?
नहीं, नॉर्मल। ये लेंस जो मैंने यूज किया था 200। यस, देयर वाज अ लिटिल, आई थिंक देयर वाज अ मैक्रो शॉट। यस, मैक्रो था थोड़ा सा।
ये छतवीर में था क्रोकोडाइल।
हाँ जी,
दैट इज क्रोकोडाइल और एलिगेटर।
एलिगेटर।
ओके।
See this same beetles. They're mating in this picture. This is one very, picture close to my heart. मैंने घर के बाहर ही खींची थी। I was using a Canon camera और बारिश होके हटी थी। रोज प्लांट का पत्ता है, उसके ऊपर कुछ ड्रॉप्स थी, रेन ड्रॉप्स। एक ये पिक्चर है, अगर आप इसमें यहाँ पे देखें यू कैन सी द रिफ्लेक्शन। पिक्चर द कलर्स या आपके यूनिवर्सिटी की। This is Capital Complex, High Court, Vidhan Sabha, I think, Legislative Assembly.
जैसे पंजाब असेंबली।
हाँ जी, ये अगेन उससे ली हुई है ना, वाइड एंगल। आई थिंक टाइम खत्म हो रहा है, मैं जल्दी हो।
उन्हें 10 मिनट और ले लो, ऐसे ही वर्क।
नहीं, आपकी आई थिंक आगे क्लास नहीं है
अभी, नहीं है।
सर अभिनव दिस साइड।
हाँ जी,
अभिनव बोल रहा हूँ सर। एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, इसको थोड़ा सा हेल्प चाहिए थी आपसे।
हाँ जी, बताइए।
कैमरास में तो सर हम लेंसेस में जो फ्लेयर आता है उसको रोकने के लिए हुड वगैरह का इस्तेमाल करते हैं।
हाँ जी।
ड्रोन्स में क्या ऑप्शन होता है सर? लेंस फ्लेयर तो वहां भी आता होगा?
नहीं, मैंने कभी ट्राई नहीं किया। आई हैव नॉट ट्राइड।
राइट सर।
अब नेक्स्ट, मैंने कभी ट्राई नहीं किया हुड के लिए या ऐसा कुछ।
ये कहाँ की है?
ये हम जा रहे थे मनाली, तो रास्ते में एक जगह पे थोड़ी धुंध थी और ये थी फॉग टाइप थे, बादल वाला, तो वहाँ की। थैंक यू। ये मेरी बहुत पहले की फोटोग्राफ है, जब मैंने स्टार्ट ही किया था लेक पे। ये जो फोटोग्राफ है, ये हमने ये मैं एक ट्रेनिंग अटेंड करने गया था, वहाँ पे हमारे इंस्ट्रक्टर थे। ये हमने सिंपल सारे रूम को डार्क करके डिफरेंट फ्लैश